Okay, I'm at Lava Beds National Monument. This is the east entrance to Balcony Chamber Cave. Not to be confused with Balcony Cave, of course. There's ice on the walkway here. Might have to pause the video and put on my crampons. See how it goes. Doesn't look too slippery. Your eyes could deceive you. Don't trust them. A little bit of ice here at the entrance. Alright. There's unfortunately some ice in my way, too. So I might have to do something drastic. Watch where I'm going. Okay, so let me turn on my light here. Okay, so this is Balcony Chamber Cave. It's funny, the ceiling's really tall, but the way they have the trail here is really narrow. Okay, now that it's wide open, I can stand up. Wow. Notice how big the cave is. I had like 40 feet wide, 15 feet tall. Notice you could just go over the top up there, but there's a trail to the left. You could probably climb under there too, but I don't think it goes very far. I'm just gonna stay on the trail for now. This is the trail I came from. It's a little narrow, but not too bad. All right, let's see if I can find anything interesting in this cave. This cave splits two ways. One of the ways is easy, one way is hard. So I don't know if I'll do both or just the easy way. Something suspicious. There's a hole in the wall. Who would have guessed there'd be a hole in the cave? All right, here we go. It's weird that there's no ice in here. Other caves in the area have a little bit of ice. Huh. Maybe it doesn't have enough airflow to bring in enough cold air for that. Darn if I know. Jeez. Look how wide this cave is, though. It's like 60 feet wide or something crazy. Notice how non-flat the wall is. It's like bulging out here. Almost had a side passage, but not quite. Cool brown, kind of a chocolate brown up there. Okay, there's the way I came out. That's the way back down. This cave is not a dead end, but I'm gonna basically go to the end and back, call it good. Whoa, I almost tripped. This walkway is a little bit narrow. I'm like tripping over the rocks they use to make the, wow, look at the size of this puddle. That's a good one. Oh, look at this. So look at that. So the cave splits two ways up there, and there's a third way up here. What's funny, the trail is flooded. Holy cow. Dude, I don't think I've ever seen this much water in this cave. This is funny. Should have brought my scuba gear. Just kidding, I don't have any scuba gear. But you get the idea. In English, there's water in the cave. Wow. So look, there's a way up there. Basically, that was a pillar way up there. And then the main trail up there. Okay. I'm going to investigate up here, see if it's reasonably easy to get up there. I want to turn right to do this other passage if possible. Nice big cave. Ooh, So this is a pillar right here. There's the main tube to the left. And then I'm gonna crawl up here to the right. Looks like it's gonna be doable. It's gonna be a little bit difficult actually. Hang on a second. I really don't want to risk falling down. Size of that puddle though. I mean, seriously, I've never seen a puddle this big here at Lava Beds. Crazy. Okay. See if I can get up here without taking off my backpack. Oh, that's funny. I think I just put my hand down. Pile of rot poop. Oh well. I was gonna wash my hands next week anyway. Okay. Cool. That was less than easy, but oh well. So there's the way down to the main tube. Nice flat up here. A little bit of work. Alright. There's the main tube down there. It splits in two. Now let's see what's up here, if anything. So far, just a bunch of cave. Alrighty then. Yep, now I'm recombined with that other passage. So yeah, there's nothing particularly important back there. But it looked easy enough to try. Okay, so I'm like at a 5-way intersection here. Look at this. Okay, that's the way it crawled up. So this is a pillar. This is a huge way up. I could just walk right up there. This would be kind of a pillar. Cave bulges there. There's a tube through there. And a tube over here. Wow. Am I lost yet or what? Oh, I saw this on the map. So I think this one connects over to the next cave, but it's too small for people. So on the cave, it just says too small. Wow. Wonder how many people have actually gone through there. But obviously, I'm not going to try it today. Like I said, if it's not so wet, come with some other people. Maybe that'll be fun to try. Or watch somebody else try. Remember, I've been to Dead Horse Cave like 15 times. I still haven't been through the rat hole. It's like I'm the only one who hasn't done it, but I don't care. I got nothing to prove. Jeez, look how white this is. In eastern Oregon, it's common for caves to be this white, but here in Lava Beds, Northern California, it's very rare for a lava tube to be this white. Awesome. Here's another little nook or cranny, and there's a really little nook or cranny. Okay, this is not a dead end. It's really flat. How far would I have to go? All right, it's only a few feet. I can do this. All right, then. Okay, there. Wow, this is awesome. So look at this. There's where I just came. There's a way I could climb up there if I'm feeling especially brave. which I'm not. Nice bird nest, or is that a bird nest or a rat nest? It's like a mystery animal nest. Okay. Notice how high up I am. There's the main tube in the trail down there. In case you wonder where I am, there's a ladder. The ladder's on the map. Okay. And then there's a little way up here. So here's the funny part. Now that I'm up here, how do I get down? I could go straight down. I'm good enough to do that. Or I could walk along this bulk balcony. So yeah, I'm gonna very carefully, since it's just water. Oh, this is funny. Something in red, but I can't read it. Huh, I'll have to read it from somewhere else when I'm not so close. Interesting indeed. So look at this. There's a way back there. Definitely a belly crawl. Way over there, way too small for people. There's a way over here. Oh, I know where I am. Wow. So there's a trail to the right, a trail to the left. I think this might be the official end of Balcony Chamber Cave. I think I might be now starting, what's it called? Let me see. You know what? Man, I wish the map was better. All right. My shoe's coming untied. I'll check it. Okay, yeah. There's some serious crawling out there. That's belly crawling. I don't feel like that. Okay, well. Okay, so there's the west entrance. I'm not going to squeeze out. You know what? I'm just going to keep going. So, I'm going to go back down the stairs, take the low road. Okay. Notice there's a little nook up there. Up there on that balcony to the left, that's the way I just came. You notice if you don't feel like taking the stairs, you could just go around here, climb up the rock pile. But whatever. Decisions. So look at this. Up on the wall there's like that rat nest or whatever. That black stuff is rat poo, you know, rat urine. So, yum. My camera battery is dying, so I'm gonna try to go really quick, see if I can finish this video without changing batteries. Okay, now I'm back to the flooded part of the cave. Looks like a small lake or a pond, reservoir, stagnant water body. See if I can get through here without getting my precious feet all wet. Beautiful. All right. Ow. Hit my foot on a rock. There's too many rocks in this cave. It's funny, when they made the trail through here. They picked up the rocks and the trail and moved them to the side to make a little chute. Would have been cooler if they removed the rocks completely, but then you have big piles of rocks outside. There's, vegetation outside, so that's kind of lame. But then the rock piles will be marking the cave entrances. So I see natural light ahead. So I'm almost out of here. I think I'm gonna make it. All right. I think I'm gonna have to take off my backpack to fit through here. See how it goes. Plus there's ice on the floor, so I have to be careful not to trip or slip. Alrighty, there's balcony chamber cave.